Is this an unfinished room? They use it for storage now, but it looks like it was unfinished.
You're right, it looks like it was definitely supposed to be a crypt area or a family area.
Yeah, I think they call these alcoves.
You know what it could have been? This could have been damaged or something. They might have had to
They got
take it out.
Sandbags down here.
Yeah. It's been added very recently. Like there was this little space right here.
Yeah.
And they probably realized, because I've seen in other places where they realized, hey, if we do we could fit some niche spots in here.
Yeah. They might have add on later. And there's no name in there, huh?
Oh, there's some at the bottom here on the
That's
outside.
weird. Patricia Russell,
But it doesn't make sense from these. These are very old. 2001 or 1976, 1929. Maybe that one was here. They added the, I don't know.
Maybe.
Look, there's a little toy truck in that one.
Oh boy, that's probably a child.
It's really dark.
Richard Russell, could that be Richard Russell? Or one of them? I don't know.
Possibly. Then Patricia Russell.
That's a toy truck in there. Wow.
Look, some of these are just one names. Fairchild, Richards, Erent.
Yeah, last name's probably.
Yeah, probably. Ainsworth. And then you have these, right? They're 1920. Oh, that's a child. 1923, 1928.
Yeah.
And Joyce Marlson, 1921 and 1933. Must have been sisters of sad.
Yeah.
12 and 6. But I just know, this sounds cold and but it's true back then. Just children used to die more. It was just a more common thing back in the day. My grandparents, their very first born, died at 2 years old.
Wow. Lucy Vinyasa, 1886 to 1968.
At the very top.
Oh, looks like her husband Pete, 1888 to 1937.
Ann Stewart, 1917 to 37, 20 years old.
Oh wow, at the very top there. Yeah.
And that's just tragic.
Look, they got a bunch of crazy like lamps and stuff around here. No joke.
Yeah. I mean, right. I've never seen a mausoleum with so many random looking lamps.
This is like almost looks like it could be an antique lamp. I don't know. You know. But there's not a whole lot of light in the side, so I get it.
This is an interesting little corridor.
I can't get over the lamps and stuff.
Yeah.
But
so many different ones.
But I get it because the light is kind of, you know.
But there's another Scott, Captain H.C. Scott.
1874 to 1942, Captain. Oh, shoot. And you didn't get a phone signal down here, right?
No, it's pretty low.
I'd look up Captain Scott, but I'm not getting one either. I'm sure.
Oh, sorry if I got in your way.
No, you're not my way. I'm just looking at this stuff up here. These urns up here. I can't.
This chair is antique. I know that because these two back. That's a very 1930s, 40s edition.
Yeah.
Look at this. I don't know what that urn is. It looks like a stone or a piece of.
I think somebody had something made custom. There's a name. There's an inscription on the side. I just can't make it out.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah, no.
Shed some light on the situation.
I didn't bring my flashlight. That's the one thing I didn't grab.
Wait, I gotta shut the camera off before I can. Here we go. Yeah, I should have brought mine.
So I apologize for not grabbing my flashlight, guys.
Something Sanger, 1947. But that's a very unique.
George P. Meyer, 1866 to 1935. Annie, 1878 to 1940. Bernice Bowman, 1892 to 1934, I think. Trying not to muck it up with the light too much.
But yeah, you can't really see the names on the front. It's weird that they decided it probably was too wide.
Well, yeah, they have to fit it in that way.
But there it is.
Dr. Bell Malmsteen. Wow.
Movement somewhere.
Yeah.
Look, another lamp. You can't go. Is it?
They need to change that light bulb though.
Light bulb? I've never seen
No,
white light.
they need to change that thing in there. Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
There's another old shelf. Okay, maybe not the biggest, but one of the most unique mausoleums I think I've been to.
True.
I mean, just the way it's built, how it tunnels under.
And you're the only person I know that's been more than me, so. It's dark down here, man. Look at how some of these names had to go in. I've never seen that.
Angie Imbach, 1891 to 1934, and Catherine, I think 1863 to 1900. I think I can't really. Oh, 19 maybe 39. It's hard to tell. But Pilgrim Olson. Wow.
Look at how some of these names had to go in.
Well, because they're long names,
Yeah.
so that's why.
I've never seen that though.
Skimmington. Wow. Wow.
Look really old.
William Whitcomb, 1864 to 1945. And Etta, 1869 to 1941. All kinds of. Emma Nystrom, 1863 to 1957. Very interesting.
Look, the E is off the throne. It's sitting right there.
Yeah.
Needs a little glue.
Yeah.
Hazel E. Frome, 1888, 1938.
Yeah. 38. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at the same year as Nancy.
1914, 1938. I wonder. I'm trying to remember that name. Maybe they died at the same time.
Probably has something.
You never know.
Remember, take a picture of it.
And maybe I do a separate video or add it into this one if we find out something later.
Right. He could have died in some accident or something. Or...
Yeah, for sure. We got lights down here.
Yeah. Right.
So we're a bit underground here, huh? A little bit.
I wonder if it's more up above us as the first floor. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this Annie C. Smith up there. Damn near made it to 100 years old. 1859 and 1956.
Wow.
That's incredible. When my dad was a baby and she was still alive, she was born 1859.
Well, you know, back then the food was natural. It didn't have a bunch of stuff in it. The drinking water was probably more pure. It's unfortunately the times we live in now. It's
Yeah, the plastic and everything that we use, and the single-use plastics. Very interesting little columbarium thing. Yeah. Very pretty with the marble mixed in with the glass.
for sure, dude. It's just very. It reminds me a lot of like the Forest Lawn Mausoleum where I couldn't go anywhere.
Right. Are you talking about the big mausoleum?
Yeah.
Where you could,
In
they have it all
Southern California.
blocked off.
Just the way it's constructed, you know. Wow, look at this.
R.G. Stoner J.E. That's his name.
Let me try to get my flashlight out here on this one. George C. Pratt, 1861 to 1936 in Golitha, There's a name for you.
That's interesting.
1879 to 1971.
Wow, she moved to 90.
Lettering's a little weird or different on hers than it is his.
Yeah.
But
That is weird.
Dr. J.W. Henderson, 1858 to 1929, Dora. 1861 to 1942, and S.W. Henderson, 1894 to 1952. It's a little bit better. That's a big one. Irene Henderson, 1875 to 1932, and John, 1901 to 1943. I think.
Breed love.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can tell it's probably older. There's no flowers or nothing, you know. As they get older, like look around here, there's just none. Because I mean, even there's people's living relatives passed away and gone.
They're still, I'm sure they're still family, but they just,
Right.
when it gets down so far down the family tree, it just, people just don't know, don't care.
Yeah.
This is why we do what we do here, because to kind of keep their name
memories alive.
out there, memory alive. You know?
That's what I've said to some people when they've said, "Well, don't you feel weird about doing that as a hobby?" It's thinking, no, I mean that's the people that when they're put in spaces like this, it's because they want to be remembered.
Yeah.
And as long as I and everybody else are being respectful, even seeing their name, seeing their date, even that, I would be into that if I was passed away in 50 years. I would remember that somebody was, even for a quick second. What's that old saying? You die two deaths.
Yeah.
When you die, and then the last time your name is ever spoken.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I'm glad you agree, Tony. And I hope everybody
Well,
watches this
you know what?
agrees as well.
You know what has kind of opened my eyes up to that?
That's all.
The lifter.
Roll your eyes. Sorry.
No. When I started doing this channel, I didn't really think much about it. And then people that watch my videos started telling me in my comments, yeah, in a way you're keeping their memory alive. And I thought about it and I was like, yeah, they're right,
I would agree, totally. Especially people who have the glass niches and put little stuff in there to see. I mean, that's what they're there for. They want to be remembered and seen. So
Yep.
Look at how old school that lifter is.
That's, yeah.
And you know what? If it still works,
It almost doesn't look long enough for a casket, but I guess it doesn't have to be, really.
Right. Yeah, yes, you're right.
If you position it and the weight is evened out, you don't have
It'll
to.
be fine.
Yeah.
Just hopefully you get the weight distribution right and it doesn't fall off.
Well, yeah, I'm sure these guys know how to do it, but yeah, for sure.
Oh, I'm sure they got that in the science. Yeah, same thing.
Because the modern ones, they're long enough for a casket on the modern ones.
So look at this. Interesting. I wonder how far.
Yes.
It smells old.
It's just because it's dark. It's dark and.
I wonder what this door is. Probably some office or storage. I guarantee it's locked.
There's a doorbell on it.
There's a doorbell on it?
Don't ring it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's open. I'm not going to go with it.
No, but look at the skeleton key lock.
Yeah. Oh wow! Look at that. That's probably original 1920s.
God, yeah, this door is original.
Yeah. Look at this door. Yeah.
I wonder if it's an old office or something.
Here's some flowers. As I'm talking, look at these flowers. Some of you read them, left them for Lester E. Reddig, 1962. See, she wasn't very old at all. Look at that. She was in her 30s. It's tragic.
Well, the 1962 that they died. It's like there could be their children visiting.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. You're right. So even they probably have brothers and sisters that could still be alive, no problem.
Yeah.
My aunt was born in 1947, and she's still alive. In fact, the oldest human being on the planet just died a few weeks ago, 117.
Wow. I can't get over just.
How a human being can live that long?
No, I can't get over this place.
Yeah,
it's
really cool.
But how a human being can live that long as well. Yes, very true. But,
Hey, look at this little interesting section here.
oh, Babyland. Oh boy. Let's see. It says, "Suffer little children to come unto me, and forbid them not, for such is the kingdom of God." St. Luke. Babyland. So this must be another community one or something.
Yeah, I think you're right with these. You gotta be.
Yeah.
Because look, everyone else in here is not. These are all adults.
The little angels on this little piece right here. Let me get my. Damn, I should have brought my flashlight. I didn't even think about grabbing it. I forgot to grab it actually.
I'll give you as much light as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then let's see. Yeah, these are probably the children.
Yeah, infant Heath. Let me see the one. Baby.
Oh yeah, look,
infant
right.
Green, infant Heath, infant Lawrence,
baby girl Cooper, baby Lamont.
Wow, heartbreaking.
And look, some of these are pretty modern. Look at the Robert Zerbel.
Maybe that's reserved.
Yeah, WCC. It's got to be something.
It usually says, pre-need or something.
Right.
I've never seen WCC before. But
is that the initials for the cemetery? Maybe. Well,
I don't know. Look at these two in here.
Wow, think about how expensive that one was.
When did they die? I think a 19. What is that?
1960.
Back then.
1963.
No.
Probably was cheap back then. Yeah. Well, as compared to today,
Like if we knew how much it costed, we'd be like, "That's not bad."
Right.
By today's standards.
But in 1960, it was probably equal to what it would be today. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at this. This is a cool herbarium.
Yeah. Reynolds. Irvine C., 1878 to 1957, and Caroline, 1887 to 1965.
And look, there's 2 regular couch crypts in here. Interesting.
And Josie Firestein. 2 of them. Ada Florence. Up there.
Who knows?
Wow.
That's what they wanted probably right here.
One died in 1958, one died in 1981.
Maybe mother-daughter or something.
Could be. Probably. I'm willing to bet, probably. Yeah, because Ada was born in 1868, and Josie was born in 1892. So yeah, it's probably the mother.
Okay, so if this is true, what I'm reading on this one in the corner, if that is true, it's blowing my mind. That would be the oldest human being I've ever seen in any mausoleum or anything I've ever seen. It apparently says October 11th, 1810, died June 7th, 1923.
Is that 10 or 40?
It looks like, let me see.
Like, is that 10 or...
Oh, it's 40, you're right. Okay. That's still pretty old, but not 113 years old.
Yeah.
I've seen some like 101, 102, and that's what's crazy. Human beings have lived to be 113. 1% of human beings will live to be 100, and then 1% of them will live to be 110.
Yeah.
So, oldest human being ever confirmed was 122 when she died. Her name was Janine Calmette. She was a French lady. They had a birth certificate on her.
Huh?
Yeah, that's how they knew. She's 122. So when she was 121, she got asked in this interview.
So I stepped on something.
That's creepy in here that I know. She got asked in this interview when she was 121, "What kind of future do you hope to have?" And she laughed and said, "Probably a pretty short one." And she laughed. And she was right. I think she died like less than a year later. Yeah, see, that looks to be the outside. I think you're right. It built on the hillside, so this layer. I don't like the columbarium in Colma.
Yeah.
That's got that multiple layer of the basement, but it's kind of on the hillside.
Yeah.
That one with the big open area that you just got to go see.
Ooh.
Wow, look at that. It's like a Fabergé. That's the biggest Fabergé egg I've ever seen.
No kidding, huh? Mary Seedley, wife of Bruce.
Look at this room, man.
Kind of high up there, but look at how decorative
That is.
they are. Wow. This is pretty awesome. Okay, Charles C. Barber, 1858 to 1923. Edwin, 1886 to 1934. Mary, 1856 to 1940. Wow.
Take a look at this egg thing here.
That's different, you know. I tell you what, guys.
Oh, it looks like there's an outside part of it too.
Is this an unfinished room? They use it for storage now, but it looks like it was unfinished.
You're right. It looks like it was definitely supposed to be a crypt area or a family area.
Yeah, I think they call these alcoves.
You know what it could have been? This could have been damaged or something. They might have had to
They got
take it out.
Sandbags down here.
Yeah, it might have flooded. And you know what? It seems like it's like the very corner of the building. Call me crazy. It seems like it's a little bit lower.
Yeah.
So it might have flooded or something. They might have had to just.
Yeah, they have furniture up here. They put like a bench or something up here.
Yeah.
But this room, it's unfinished. You can tell that there's just
Right.
the raw cinder blocks or whatever you want to call them.
Look how high it goes up too. Wires and wow.
There's a lighting fixture in here, but I don't know if you can turn it on. Like right there.
Yeah, I don't know that wire looks about as old as the Mausoleum.
It's like a table or a bench right here. You can see the legs on it and stuff. Wow, I wasn't expecting to find this.
No.
But definitely it was never finished because look at the walls out here and look at the walls in here.
Yeah, you're right.
This is just raw materials that are exposed.
It's concrete. Beautiful ornate.
Definitely different.
That's so crazy.
Jeez.
I just took the creepiest picture of you.
Oh, great.
So cool.
It's gonna end up on social media somewhere. Great.
It's Tony's ghost.
My day with Crypt Door.
My day.
Oh wow.
You know, if I start my own channel, you know what I'm going to call it, right?
What?
Never mind.
Are you gonna be weird? If you're gonna be weird, we're gonna go home right now.
Yeah, exactly.